Got some crap on the lens, hang on. This wind and rain's kicking my arse everywhere. It's a bit wet. Oh, knackered again now. So, what have I done? I had to drive about 4 or 5 miles back towards where I live just to try and get a signal so I could let the wife know that I was going to stay out for another night. I've come back. The flies are nuts. I've put up a tarp just so I can sit under. Unfortunately, my chair got soaked last night, so I'm using the leaning one, which is fine, doesn't matter. I've got a big old centre stick that I'm going to use to prop up the centre of this in a second. I just need to trim that down. And then we need to do something about these flies, because this is nuts. It's not a surprise, it is very hot, 20 odd degrees, very humid, and I think the storm's on its way. So, I need to maybe get the stove going, I think. Not for heat or anything, but just to keep some of the bugs down. And I just need to try and trim some of these branches down. First time I need to use this knife, other than cutting a steak. Oh, comes the rain. There we go. It's not perfect, it's not going to stand up to much wind, but it'll do for now. If it's just rain, it's just going to let it drip off the edges, which is what I need. Right, let's find the stove. Alright, there's the stove. As I said, this isn't for heat or cooking or anything like that at the moment. It's purely, hopefully, just to generate some smoke, get the bugs to go away. First things first, let's have a fire lighter. You tried to light that with an oxo feed. Might work. Oh, it's not crazy dry, but it's not crazy wet either. The smoke. Let's see what we get. Still some dog walkers around, even in the rain. It's not catching very well. A whole load of bikers, cyclists come past in their yellow tops. Plenty of dog walkers as well. I think everybody's trying to get out before the storm comes. Finally got a cup of coffee. It's now 1:30. I do love a lazy day. Well, I didn't put the nighttime time-lapse out last night. Good job too, because it rained quite a lot. Not constant, but just a fair amount, I think. I will have to put the guys out tonight. Well, I don't have to. I'm going to. I don't know if it's actually going to be particularly blowy, stormy down this way, but we'll see. Anyway, for now I'm chilling. What time is 4:05. No, it's not. 2:05. Can't do time. You can see the grey starting to come in the clouds. I'm going to start putting guy lights out just to make sure no issues tonight, and we'll go from there. It really is a rather great design. It goes nowhere. Not going to move. Right. Oh, looks like the twig stove's gone out. I'll get that going again. Yeah, it's a little bit difficult to keep this twig stove alive all the time. Everything's wet. And just enough dry stuff to probably keep it going for a little while longer. Not much. That's okay, most of the flies have disappeared now, so that's cool. I can always put the repellent back on as well. I might have another drink. Might do that. Fancy something different this time. Have a cup of tea. Don't really do tea. Not very often. Even at home I don't have tea that often. Just about enough sugar to do it with. It is crazy quick, that thing. Luckily, also got some of this. Little milk packets. I think they were McDonald's as well. Or similar. Burger King, one or the other. They're included in the cost of your meal. A long time since I've had tea in the woods. Let's see how we get on. No sign of the rain yet. It's quite still. See just the tips of the trees moving. I think this is maybe the calm before the storm. Unfortunately I can't get any internet connection, so I can't check the weather. I am tempted to get one of those Garmin minis just so I can get a signal, say that I'm alright, say I'm going to stay out for another night, whatever it might be, and also check the weather every now and again. It does help, but they're a couple £100, so I think I might have to keep an eye on eBay or something. Right, tea. A bit slack today, I'm afraid. Yeah. Just sort of not that in the mood for filming. Got some people on the trail up that way. Got some crap on the lens, hang on. Should be better. Yeah. No real need to film today. I will film later tonight if the storm arrives. I think I'm sort of done feeding the twig stove for now. It's a bit off-putting. People are watching me film. Maybe later. Well, 4:30. It's not really dinner time, but I am quite hungry. So I'm going to have my next batch of hot dogs. Which were lovely yesterday, so hoping they're still as good today. And then I'll probably have a coffee. Read books some more, and when I'm bored I'll go in the tent. The temperature's just starting to drop and I can feel the wind is just inching up. Nothing serious. I don't think anything really gets serious until tomorrow morning, or overnight maybe. Or maybe I'll just miss this completely, who knows. Right, food. Do. Not like you need to do much to them. It is only heating. These little packet things, deceptively large. Oh, look at that. I have got some other food, but this is lovely. Well, that's pretty early. It's only 6ish. But actually, I just wanted to have a lay down, have a rest, chill out in the tent. This tent is awesome. There was a very, very slight bit of condensation right at the top in the morning, but almost nothing, given that it was raining and very cold last night as well, or cold enough. As I was saying before the battery cut out, yeah, almost no condensation, tiny bit right at the top of the tent, but otherwise great. Even where I was, here, so my face is sort of here, nothing at all. So the breathability of this polycotton is fantastic, it really is. Obviously I've not tried it in really, really cold outside, but it got down to about 9.5 degrees inside, which is normally 4 to 5 degrees warmer than outside, so pretty good. So I'm going to just mooch around now. I don't know if the storm's going to turn up. I don't know if we're going to get any rain, if we're going to get any wind, if we're going to get anything at all. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. If it does kick off, I'll bring it back in. Just in case you're wondering why I would use a true 4th season tent, winter tent, in summer, and how I'm not baking to death, I thought I'd quickly show you. The outside door just popped down a little bit, but the vent and the inner mesh door open. There's tons of airflow through here. Now I can open that main door completely, and this would be no different than a 3-season tent at that point. The size of the mesh door is fantastic, and it makes all the difference for airflow. Stay inside. A bit of wind as well now. It's good. But the vermine shakes it off. Couldn't care less about a bit of wind and rain. Turn you around. The wind is coming onto this panel. Tiny bit. Nice. You can imagine if you were in Hilleberg, flapping around all over the place now, even with just the breeze on one panel here. But this is so tight, it just doesn't move. This one bows very slightly, and that's it. That's the leading one into the wind. Fantastic. Realistically, this should be the last soaking that this tent needs, so when it dries out okay, which it will, we will be sealed and good to go. Moves, but it doesn't flap, and that's what I wanted. Can't stand flapping noise. We've got a few more hours. I'll bring you back when it gets nasty, if. Every time I turn the camera on, it quietens down again, and every time I turn it off, it gets louder. I moved out of the tent for now. There was one little leak right at this far corner here where the head end is, and I think it was because I had my phone and glasses and things in the pocket that's right there, and that seems to be exactly where the tiny leak is. Nothing terrible, nothing a bit of seam seal can't fix, or in theory it should fix itself with this getting wet and then drying out. Anyway, fix the tarp because that was on the floor full of water and sticks and stuff. I've got enough sugar for a cup of coffee, so that's what I'm definitely going to do next. The rain is still coming in, and if you want to see that, let's have a look. It's constant misty rain at the moment, but the wind is a bit erratic. I've got to fix the tarp again. Oh. Okay. So the plan is, I don't know, have a cup of coffee, see what the weather does. This rain looks like it's going to keep up, at least for a while, so we'll see what happens with that. If I get a break in the rain, I'll jump in the tent and pack that down, or the inside at least, and then pack down the stuff that's out here, ready for a couple of trips of walking back to the car, I think. I'm in no rush, I've got plenty of time. As long as I'm dry, I'm fine. The weather keeps changing direction. Most of the time it's just blowing down that way. Sometimes it'll turn around and go straight into me underneath the top. Oh, about the rain coming down. If the camera can see that. Top of the camera. Certainly hear it in the top, I expect. The wind blowing around in two different directions at once. I might have to relocate soon. Ooh. Nearly lost the tarp, nearly lost the table, weren't filming. The wind direction just shifted right into my face. Trouble is, we are in this deep valley here, so there's no real control over the wind. It does what it wants to do when it wants to do it. Most of the time it sort of blows down the valley east to west, and sometimes it won't. It's now switched directions, come the other way. It's all good fun though. Ooh, this wind and rain's kicking my ass everywhere. Every time I settle down, the wind churns and just chucks it straight in at the tarp. So I've had to move back in the hope I can stay a little bit dry. Too much wind and rain at the moment to even think about trying to pack down. really want to do that in the wet. I mean, it's all got to be dried out anyway when I get home, but I'd rather be as dry as I can be. Yeah. The rain's not letting up, and the wind's just getting worse, I think. No matter where I sit underneath the tarp, I'm getting wet. Everything else is getting wet. I think I'll go and pack the tent up inside. I've got a dry bag for the tarp and the tent itself, so I don't need to worry about that too much. I'll just bundle it all up together. Just need to pack my rucksack and try not to get soaking wet coming out. I'll let you know how I get on. Right, even have to put my waterproof coat on. So I'm going to do the first walk out, backpack, a couple of bits, chairs, table, empty bags, empty bottles, and then I'll come back and I'll do the tent and the tarp. Still raining. It's a bit wet. That's the first batch back to the car. And now I've got to take the tent down, which will be fun. And then the tarp. Back at the car. God, I'm tired. Left no trace. Weather's still crappy. Let's change direction again. Oh. Okay. Time to get home and dry out everything, because everything's wet, including me.